Aries, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for mid-April. We're going to check into your recent past, your current energy, and your near future. What else for you? If this doesn't resonate, please do check out your other placements, Rising Moon, Venus. You guys know the drill. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. We'll see what's going on in any area of your life for mid-April. Show me what's going on for Aries mid-April, please. Okay, so in the recent past, we have the King of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse, Judgment in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, and then the overall energy for the reading is the Chariot in reverse. I feel like there's something that you want to move on from. It doesn't have to be a relationship. This just feels like a stuck energy. Like something just doesn't seem to be moving forward, or you can't push it forward. So there's lots of different messages I'm getting. So one is don't push, because things take time, and whatever aspect of your life that is, whether it be work or in a say a new relationship, they're saying take a step back, don't push forward so hard. Things have to move at a slower pace for you. For some reason, they don't want you to make any mistakes or miss anything. There's a big focus on missing anything, like details. Don't miss the details. Don't miss the red flags, things like that. So if you're going into a new relationship or a new job, they want you to be really focused on paying attention to the small details. Okay, so in the recent past, it looks like somebody moved towards you pretty swiftly. If this is a love situation, I feel like this person was really passionate, or seemed to come across as really passionate. This is where I feel like you have to be careful. Like, you need to pay attention to what's coming towards you. Don't look past any little thing that might put that pit in your stomach. You know what I mean? So this person seems to have been able to talk the talk, is what I'm hearing. And sort of like a, oh God, this is such an old term. I'm sorry if you're young, you don't know what I'm talking about. But the like Rico Suave is what I'm getting. So this person definitely was a flashy, I just heard flamboyant. Either way, whoever this person was that was coming towards you was definitely passionate, but I don't know if their passion was directed singularly. In other words, they're passionate about everything and everyone. I don't know if that's going to resonate for all of you, but that's what they're saying. The thing about the passion was this person came with a lot of emotion behind, is what I'm feeling. Like, every little thing might turn into an argument. So it almost feels like you just couldn't win. No matter what you said or what you did, the more you moved forward in a situation, in the relationship, if this is what's going on, it feels like you just can't win. They're passionate. It's like they're always right. That's what I keep feeling. They're always right. Or they think they're always right. This person feels a little bit delusional. If this is who you're dealing with, I'm sorry, I don't mean to criticize your person, but it just feels like this person feels a little bit like they're above everybody else. Okay, and then in your current energy, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the Six of Cups in reverse. So, okay, two things. One, this feels like an energy of somebody who held back. I feel like they had a lot of resources, like they were capable of taking care of things, but they didn't. It's almost like a child who doesn't want to share their toy. Does that make sense? That's what I'm feeling. This is for some of you. It's not going to be for everybody. Remember, it is a general reading. Now, if you were expecting somebody, this could be somebody that was from your childhood, and maybe you gave it a second chance, and it's not working out the way you expected, because they're not like they used to be when you knew them before. So it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody from childhood, but it could be that you're repeating say, a relationship with somebody that you had dated previously and you gave it another shot. They just don't seem to be the same person they used to be. This is pretty specific, so I don't know if this is going to resonate for too many people. I do feel like if you're dealing with somebody that's younger than you, this person has some issues around finances. They're a little emotionally unstable. Now, before I grab the cards, let's go ahead and look into your near future with Judgment. This is going to be a tough decision because you realize that this probably isn't going to go anywhere. But maybe that makes you a little bit sad. I don't know how far into the relationship. Again, this is general. So if you've had to make a decision, or you know you're going to have to make a decision because it's really not going anywhere, he's looking at it like he wants it to grow, but there's almost like a sad look on his face, like, I'm just not really sure if I want to put any more work into this because it doesn't, to me anyway, what I'm reading today is that it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. All right, now if this is a job they just brought up before we clarify, you may have taken a position that you thought was going to be more fulfilling, and you had a hard time making the choice to go into this new job, and I don't think it's growing or as fulfilling financially as you thought it might be. If somebody promised you something, they're holding that back from you. That's the current energy, so be aware of that, and definitely go towards the person that you're dealing with. If this is a boss that you need to go to ask for a raise, they're telling you to do so. The boss may be a little standoffish at first, but you need to stand your ground. You definitely need to stand your ground. And you don't want to be argumentative, I understand that. But this is one of those times where you really need to stand up for yourself. It's super important because you're not seeing something grow. And that relates to both a relationship and or a job. Okay, so let's get the clarifiers for the King of Wands and the Five of Swords. If you're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, there's something in this for you as well. So we have the Page of Wands. Okay, this exact thing came out, and I shuffled the cards, I swear. You just watch me. This came out for Leo, so maybe the person that you're dealing with is a Leo, or they have Leo strong in their chart, or you may have a lot of Leo in your chart. Now we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So walking away, whether you're walking away from a job or you're walking away from a relationship, or just not sure that this is going to be fulfilling, give it some time. It's in reverse. They don't want you to move away from it just yet. Give it a chance, is what I'm feeling. All right, so let's get into this. The Page of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So clearly this is a little bit of instability. Maybe this person that you're dealing with, like I said, has financial trouble or is having trouble around a living situation. And that feels like kind of a disappointment, maybe a turnoff to you. And I just feel like they're coming in, you know, before it was like the King of Wands. Now it's the Page. So that again feels like really immature energy. This could also be that this is a different person that's been watching you while you were involved, who is younger than you, while you were involved with somebody else, and you're not aware of it just yet. This might be someone from your past that really hurt you, where there was a lot of instability, or maybe you thought you were going to have a family with, and they have something to say. That's kind of a side note. So if you have someone that you're expecting to hear from, I don't think you're going to hear from that person. It looks like they're just kind of watching. They know they disappointed you, and they know where things went wrong. So there's just a message to let you know that they're aware of that. Okay, so let's clarify the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like if you're currently in a relationship with this person that comes across this kind of, I want to say high maintenance, and I'm sorry, because both men and women can be high maintenance. It just feels, I don't know, I can't stop saying, I want to say immature. So they could be 50 years old and acting like a child. You know what I mean? Okay, so we have the Three of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Swords, and the Lovers in reverse. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so if you haven't walked away from this, it feels like you're debating whether you're going to or not, because I don't think you see this going anywhere. All of these are reversed, right? This is the Three of Wands. You don't feel like your shifts are coming in. This could be a job as well that's not as satisfying as you thought it was going to be. And the Seven of Swords is, you haven't walked away, right? This is somebody, a liar, cheater, stealer, or wanting to cut and run. You haven't done that yet in your current energy, but I feel like that's what you're thinking about. It's, whether it's work or a relationship, this to me says you're contemplating running away. Just taking it for what it was and bolting. And then the Lovers in reverse, questioning whether this can actually go somewhere or if it even could make you happy. All right, so in the near future, we've got the Judgment card, and I think you're going to make a decision that, you know, you don't see it really going anywhere. It's just what it feels like. You could put the effort in. You know, nothing is set in stone. If you really do end up feeling like you like this person, then you could put the effort in. Let's see what we get for clarifiers. There's definitely a decision that needs to be made in the near future. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. That means you're seeing things clearly in the near future. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this just feels like there's not going to be like a fiery restart. You know what I mean? If things weren't going well, you're seeing it all now. Like, everything's becoming really, truly clear. The Page of Pentacles tells me that there may be somebody new. Again, I feel like a younger energy. And then we have the King of Cups. But this person is not emotionally stable. If this is the person that you're walking away from, it feels like this is why, because they didn't bring much to the table. There may be a small offer coming your way for work, maybe for, say, a side job or an extra gig. I feel like it's something to take into consideration. You don't want to get too emotional about it. You're going to see it for what it is. It's like, okay, this can make me a little bit of extra money. But as far as the relationship goes, this definitely feels like it's just not fulfilling to you emotionally, and you're going to need to make a decision because you're seeing things very clearly. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify. Well, we clarified, but let's go ahead and get an outcome and or advice. This is for Aries for mid-April. This is for Aries. I just heard something about moving as well. I don't think it's going to happen as quickly as you think. So give it 3 to 4 months, they just said. Something about this relationship might be a reason that you need to move or you're thinking about moving, but give it a little bit of time because all the clarity is going to come. Whatever clarity you don't have, if you're concerned about the money's coming. Yeah, they're just asking you to relax and not get too emotional about it because it's all going to work out. You just haven't seen it yet. Okay. Sorry, that was a little side message. All right, so we have the Five of Wands, the Four of Wands, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so not wanting to put the work into something. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is you. You're going to step away and start focusing on work. Remember how I said there might be some kind of a side job, if I can spit that out today. That could be it, or this could also be a completely different energy. This is somebody who might come towards you. It may be a small offer at first, but it's like they're willing to compete for your attention because, let me take this card out, because they see you as somebody that they could have a stable future with. Right now, I feel like you're stepping back from putting a whole lot of energy or effort into anything other than what you have. But again, I feel like this is something coming in the future. So if you're questioning whether you'll ever find the right one, yes. And I do think it's going to be after a little bit of strife of going through, you know, several, maybe 5 different relationships in your life that have not gone exactly the way that you wanted. but this is the energy that's moving towards you, I feel. You may be a little exhausted by the time this comes into your life, but it feels like a really healthy, happy, someone who's more, not only just stable, but they feel like they are closer to your age. So if you tended to date younger, male or female, then this just wants you to know that this person's going to be someone who's closer to your age range. And then we have the Hermit card. Okay, and then the Ten of Swords. So just being tired, reflecting on the things that have hurt you, whether it be situations in your job that were not fulfilling and you feel maybe betrayed by, I don't know whether telling me this now, but by some of your coworkers. But this is also just going within to understand the things that have hurt you, understand yourself and what it is that you want moving forward so that you can find, we all want a stable relationship. I know that seems sort of redundant in readings, but really this is about reflection. This is taking a look at your life and saying, you know, do I want to compete for someone's attention? No. Do I want stability? Of course, we all do. Do you want to get married in the future? That's a question I think they want you to ask yourself. Do this reflection, because once you go through and find a way to heal these difficult times, these disappointments, then of course you're going to find a better, happier, healthier relationship. So they really want you to go do some soul searching and really pay attention to all of the things, the thoughts, the processes that you're going through in your head. Maybe take a step back from overthinking and realize that you need to feel your way into things sometimes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your oracles to close out the reading. What messages do we have for Aries for April, please? Okay, these top ones want to come. So it's time to go. Treasure Island. I can't believe we're getting exactly the same cards that came out and I shuffled them. Okay, so yes, it's time to go. If you're questioning whether you need to stay or go, this is a very clear indication that things are coming to an end. This could be the coming to an end of a job. And Treasure Island means once you complete that cycle and you've moved away from either the relationship or the job, things are going to go fantastic. You don't expect it. We never can see on the other side, right? Unless we have complete foresight, which I think, you know, the universe and our spirit guides don't want us to know everything that's going to happen. So you're just going to have to trust that if you take that step and move forward, that there's going to be blessings at the end. And there's never an end. We're always still moving forward, right? But it's the end of this particular situation. And then poised. And you're gonna be sitting pretty on the other side of it. So have faith. Go within. Don't think too much. You know, use your emotions to make the decisions and understand that you've got really, really beautiful things coming. Okay, Aries, I hope that helped. Thank you for sticking with me till the end. I so appreciate all of your support, your likes and comments. If you feel so inclined, please do so. I appreciate it, and I'd love to see you back. And then if you're looking for a personal reading, that's in the description box below as well. I hope you guys have a great mid-month, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.